Hello! This is James. Syrus Truesdale has returned to the Duel world, and we must farm him anew for the new Vehicroids cards, the Drillroid, the Steamroid, and the Steam Gyroid. And he's also, from the Duelathon, he's dropping Gyroid. I think he's dropping Gyroid. And the Optimus Prime card. So for this video, we're going to do 2 decks to farm Syrus, and at the end, I'm going to go through and I'm going to review his drops and his Vehicroids cards, focusing on the new cards. Okay, so for this farm deck, we're using Legendary Fisherman, Legendary Ocean, and Spirit Barrier. Legendary Fisherman gets normal summoned off of Legendary Ocean, and since Legendary Ocean is Umi, while Umi is on the field, Fisherman cannot be affected by spells and cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent your opponent from attacking you directly. So Syrus can attack, he just has to attack us directly through the Fisherman, but we block all damage with Spirit Barrier, and the net effect is that he simply doesn't attack. So that's our stall combo, is just 3 cards, and for our support is 3 Crystal Seers, digging down 2 cards to try and get our stall combo, and our kill combo is 7 cards. So we have everybody's favorite and familiar Gravekeeper's Vassal with the double union attack, and we're also doing a fusion summon, using Elemental Hero Neos and Elemental Hero Neos Knight, our 1 card in our extra deck. For our final turn, we will normal summon Gravekeeper's Vassal, we will fusion summon Neos into Neos Knight, and then double union, secret pass, direct attack, and also anti-magic arrows to block his no entry trap card. And finally, 1 Curse of Anubis for safety, to buy us an extra turn, to draw us an extra card. Curse of Anubis doesn't draw the cards, but it gives you an extra draw. And okay, so a couple of things. This deck doesn't score over 8,000 by itself, so to get maximum duel assessment, you need to do, this deck, as I currently have it, has enough glossies, but there are some things that you can do. So we added the fusion summon for the extra points, and then you can also tribute one of your Fishermans for another Fisherman, I'll show you during the farm, to get an extra 300 points. And then, alright, now please be aware, you only want to have 1 Fisherman on the field, because if you have 2, he's stuck. You can't get him off the field with Polymerization, because by the effect of Legendary Ocean, by his effect related to Umi, he's unaffected by spells, so you can't fusion summon your Fisherman that's on the field. But if you set a Legendary Ocean on top of it, then you can do it. But just in general, you only want 1 Fisherman on the field. Okay, let us go to our farm. Shrink down, but not too much. And there you are. Oh, and we're running restart because we have a bunch of combo pieces. We want to shuffle them if we see too many. And Duel. These Vehicroid cards are looking strong. I'm liking. I don't like that there's only 1 of the Optimus Prime card, but since he's a rarity, I mean those are just assigned by Konami, but it makes me feel like he's going to be okay. So we have 2 combo pieces and 2 stall pieces, but no seer, so we are going to restart. Makes me feel like they're going to give us Optimus Prime as a reward card. Oh, see, oh my god, so much better. Okay, so we're going to set Crystal Seer, and we're going to set our Curse. Alright, we have a very, very good chance. Alright, normal summon Steamroid. We're not going to Curse, we're going to let him attack into the Seer. Seer is going to give us, oh, Perfs! Perfs! Gotta know when to restart. So, it's it's a little confusing as to when you want to. I mean, it's a little bit daunting when you want to restart. Oh, and we even got our glossy Fisherman. Okay, and we're gonna normal summon. It's a little daunting when you want to restart, but if you have two, if you have two combo pieces, all right, and make sure you activate Spirit Barrier to block the damage. If you have two combo pieces in your hand, then if you have two kill combo pieces in your hand, then you want to restart, because the balance is that you will get what do you call? Is that you will get more. There's more stalling cards. There's more Seers and Umis and legendary oceans. All right, so Shield Break destroys my Crystal Seer. That's fine. There's more Umis and Fishermen and Seers and Oceans than there are kill combo pieces. All right, we're gonna set our third Crystal Seer, and Steamroid's going to obligingly attack, and we're gonna get that dig. Okay, and we're gonna pull our legendary Fisherman. Yes, and just so before. So I don't accidentally click this and mess up the farm, we're gonna pop Curse of Anubis. We don't need it anymore, but we do potentially need the space in our back row for hoarding our kill combo. Okay, Union Attack, that's kill combo, and end the turn. Another thing you can do to get points is, and this only works if you get your okay, now we don't have to worry about no entry. Another Spirit Barrier. Even though it's extra glossy points, I'm not going to put it into play, because I need the space for my kill combo pieces potentially. Okay, so here's how you can get some extra tribute points. We're going to set Legendary Ocean. Oh, and also you can get your glossy Legendary Oceans. And then now we're going to tribute our legendary Fisherman. Okay, and then the most important step, make sure you activate Legendary Ocean again so that Fisherman is protected and cannot be targeted by effects or spells. And the opponent's turn. And it's our turn. Spirit Barrier again. End the turn. Did I already say this? This is a great farm, because you plant the seeds of your good deck, and then you just sit and you wait. And yes, it can brick, but I prefer to just do the farms quickly. Okay, we have our poly. Okay, we're gonna have to start discarding cards next turn, but we have two cards ready to be discarded, so that's fine. All right, a vassal, and we're gonna end, and we're going to go Spirit Barrier. All right. Now we're going to go, all right, Legendary Fisherman. All right, now very important. Okay, so we're gonna set Poly, because even if we misclick Polymer and activate it and get out our big Neos Knight, that's not a bad thing. But you want to make sure, if you're going to do the tribute with the Legendary Fishermans, then you need every Fisherman. You can't throw any of them out. You use one for stalling, you use one for the tribute nonsense, and then you use one for your fusions. And again, do not normal summon your Legendary Fisherman, because if he's on the field with Umi active, then he cannot be affected by your poly. Alright. Union Attack. And we're going to set anti-magic arrows. I know that's bad PvP habits, but anti-magic arrows is another card that if you misclick, it's not going to mess up your farm. Alright, Elemental Hero Neos. Alright, so we're ready to go. Alright, so we're going to activate Polymerization first. We're going to Fusion Summon our Neos Knight using the legendary. So see, I can only select the Fisherman in my hand because the one on the field is protected. And that. And in attack position, because Union Attack requires this. Big beefy Neos Knight. And normal summon the Vassal. Finally, we're going to activate. Yeah, we're going to activate Secret Pass onto the Vassal. We're going to go Union Attack onto the Vassal. And another Union Attack onto the Vassal. Make sure your toggle is set to on or auto. Enter the battle phase. Activate anti-magic arrows. And attack directly for game. Perfect. Okay. And Duel victory. And a Prisma pack. No damage, cards on the brink, victory by effect damage only, Prisma, glossy, 999 damage, trap, special summon, tribute summon, fusion summon. Oh, geez. Okay, we got this, but we got that. That's what we want to see. Okay, so Duel victory, no damage, cards on the brink, effect damage only, Prisma. So I had my one Prisma, and then I ended up using 400, so 4 glossy cards. But actually, you know what? We didn't need it so you can do no damage, but then if you don't get no damage, then you can usually get your comeback victory. So then, and they're both 500. Okay, this is the Legendary Fisherman farm deck for Syrus, and now we're gonna do the Ra deck. For our second farm deck, we're just using good old Ra. This is the original, this is the classic, this is what I made my first Syrus farm deck video on. And this deck uses Kiseitai and Massive Morph to buff up Syrus's monsters. Hopefully you hit one of those polymerization monsters, and then you infect it with Kiseitai, and you continuously siphon off life points. You get life points with your golden ladybugs, you protect yourself, you limit your damage with Temple of the Mind's Eye until you can get a nice big beefy monster to parasitize. You draw cards with Draw or Greed until your final turn, when you activate Cosmic Compass and enter the battle phase, play Rival Rivals. You can play Rival Rivals and then chain anti-magic arrows, and then normal summon Winged Dragon of Ra, activate his ability, sacrifice all of your life points for the god Ra, and then just attack right in his monster's face. But I always forget to mention, because it's not exciting, set a Temple of the Mind's Eye over your active temple so that Ra can do his full and glorious damage. Alright, let's get started. And I like this deck because you don't need any specific skill. Skills that are helpful are, so we're using Life Point Boost Alpha, but you can also use Draw Sense Dark to make sure that you get your Kiseitais, and you could even use Restart if you had it. But like I said, you don't really need anything specific. Life Point Boost Alpha just gives us an extra turn, roughly. Alright, and Super Vehicroids, Strangle, Duel. I finally got my third Ambulance Roid. Been eagerly anticipating that. Alright, we're going first. And Life Point Boost Alpha. Alright, we draw the God Ra, but we draw pretty well, and we are going to activate Golden Ladybug in our hand. We're going to activate Temple of the Mind's Eye, and you know what? Let's end our turn, since we can. Life Point Boost Alpha lets us wait, and then we can see who we want to infect, because and we have to be choosy, because he'll fusion summon his. He'll use his infected monsters as tributes for fusion summon. Alright, so let's go ahead and wait one more turn. We want to try and get that we want to try and get that fusion monster or a massive morph. Perfs. Yes, we will activate Golden Ladybug. Yes, we will activate Golden Ladybug. We're going to set Kiseitai. We're going to set Massive Morph. Turn your toggle to on so that you can choose at the top of the battle phase. Draw a card. No, no. Alright, Drillroid. Okay, so main phase. End of the main phase. Battle phase. Now we're going to pop onto Steamroid, because that's the most. But Drillroid's going to get the attack. Kiseitai's effect's going to go off. Alright, that's fine. That's cool. Cosmic Compass. Yes, we will activate Golden Ladybug. Yes, we will activate Golden Ladybug. End our turn. Okay, so Drillroid's going to get the attack. And, okay, another Temple. Yes, we're going to get Golden Ladybug. Golden Ladybug, and end the turn. 800 life points. 1,000, 1,000. But we can tread water because we have our... Oh, now we have 3 Golden Ladybugs. Yes. And yes. And yes. Alright, end our turn. 800. And then 1,000. So we're only losing 200. No, now we're positive. Okay, Golden Ladybug. Yes. And yes. And yes. And he should be fusion summoning pretty soon. Okay, yep, there it is. Super Vehicroid Jumbo Drill. Oh, and he's gonna get infected. That's very good. Very, very good. And let's get another Massive Morph. No, we get a Curse. We're gonna go Ladybug, and Ladybug, and Ladybug. So that's fine. We're gonna set that, and we're gonna end our turn. Because everybody can attack, nobody's Massive Morphed. We're gonna get the damage, we're gonna get the life points, we're gonna get the life points. And then battle phase, we're going to put everybody into defense. Hopefully we can get another Massive Morph. Nope, Jar of Greed, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna go Ladybug, Ladybug, Ladybug. Oh man, we can just get it off of the Ladybugs. Alright, we're gonna end. We're gonna draw our card. Alright, there's a Massive Morph, that's good. And if we have Massive Morph and a the Jumbo Drill, then we're good and set. And with Temple protecting our life points, we don't have to worry about anything. Very stress-free farm. Okay. Now we are yes, yes, yes. It's much less annoying to use Ladybug on the Steam version. Okay, we're gonna set Massive Morph. And then, oh, okay, we still have too many cards. I want to, and then, okay, which one are we gonna Massive Morph? We're gonna Massive Morph the middle one, because that is the one that's infected. Let's see, I want to, no, I'm not gonna set anti-magic arrows. I'm gonna end my turn, and I'm going to discard a Golden Ladybug. Okay, and then we're going to Massive Morph onto the Jumbo Drill, because he never poly summons, or he never poly tributes his Jumbo Drills. Okay, Jar of Greed. We're actually not going to use that. We're going to Ladybug and Ladybug. Yeah, let's not use the Jar of Greed, just so that we can get enough, make sure that we get enough life points off of the Kiseitai, because we're only getting 3,000 per turn, and we want to make sure that we have enough. Okay, Massive Morph, activate the effect. Yes, and we're gonna set that. And we're gonna end our turn. Alright, now during it, alright, before anything can happen, we're gonna put Massive Morph onto the Jumbo Drill. Okay, that's good. Alright, now we're good. Now we're good. Now we have plenty of life points to sacrifice for Ra. And Arrival Rivals, okay. Activate the effect of Golden Ladybug in your hand. Yes. Alright, now, alright, since we have plenty of life points, let's go ahead and set and make use of Jar of Greed. But not just yet, because we want to make sure. So we're netting 4,000 life points each turn. We could probably turn the toggle back to off. Yeah, because we don't have any more massive morphs. Turn it back to auto. And activate the effect of Golden Ladybug in your hand. Yes. And no. Sure, let's go ahead and set our Kiseitai. And activate Jar of Greed. There's our other Jar of Greed. Alright, end our turn, and then we're going to discard our one extra Jar of Greed that we can't use. Okay, so that's what's supposed to happen. The infected monster attacks the Kiseitai. But Drillroid messes that up. Now, alright, so we are going to go Ladybug. Now, most important is to set your Temple of the Mind's Eye, and then we're going to normal summon Cosmic Compass. Do that, and we will special summon another monster, like so. And let's enter the battle phase, and let's activate Arrival Rivals. Normal summon the God Ra, tribute, 2, 3, activate the effect, and since it's now, we're going to chain. I don't know if it qualifies as a chain, but we're going to activate anti-magic arrows. So go Arrival Rivals and then anti-magic arrows. Now we're all set. Now we can just attack into whatever we want, and especially crucially, the Temple of the Mind's Eye needs to be deactivated. Giant amount of damage, well over 10,000. Let's see our duel assessment. Alright, so see, well over 8,000, and then for our Prisma, alright, so Duel Victory, LP on the brink, cards on the brink, played Prisma, played Glossy, 9 damage, spell, trap, special summon, tribute summon, and divine, and we only had 200 points of Prisma and 100 points of Glossy, so even if you have no Glossies or Prismas, you can get over 8,000 damage with this deck. No specific skill required. But these drops are not bueno. It's not like those Amazonas Princess drops, I'll tell you that. Alright, and for some reason he's being chased by a bear, but that's not what we're interested in. Let's talk about some of these cards. So, what did we... So today we got Fusion Guard, activate only when an effect inflicts damage is activated, negate its activation and effect. Randomly send one fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. Okay, that's amazing, because then you can, wait, can you special summon them? Maybe using Burst Rebirth, but you have to be playing... No, but it can be your own effect that inflicts damage. That's cool. Okay, and then for his drops, he's dropping the Steam Gyroid. Wait, where is it? Okay, wait, we get... Okay, so the fusion of Gyroid and Steamroid is just a normal, boring fusion monster. Probably the best drop is Drillroid. So Drillroid, before damage calculation, if this card attacks a defense position monster, can be face up or face down. Destroy that monster. So goodbye Sylvans, and it's also a good check on Amazon S's because it's a machine. You can use it with pulse mines. Pulse mines is what makes Gears so good against Amazons, and Drillroid is only going to augment that. Or, you know, you can just make a completely non-Gear deck using pulse mines. Gyroid, once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. We kind of already have this. It's Gemini, I think it's called Gemini Summoner. Yeah, once per turn you can special summon a Gemini monster from your hand, and also if it would be once per turn, if it would be destroyed, you can pay it 500 life points. I think that's what it does. So a good stall card, a good beginning of the duel stall card, but I think we're only gonna get one of him because he's not. Is he in the drops? All right. Anyway, and then the best Vehicroid, Truckroid, Optimus Prime. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, equipped the destroyed monster to this card. This card gains attack equal to the opponent attack of the monsters equipped to it by this effect. Okay, so obviously you're supposed to do something with Inverse Universe. Where is it? Okay, anyway, Inverse Universe, the trap card that Syrus drops, it switches the attack and defense, so instead of 1,000 attack, it has 2,000 attack, and then it destroys monsters that way. But more likely, he's going to be destroying stuff off of, you know, your good traps, your Wall of D, your Mirror Wall, and then he can slurp up those monsters like a mechanized Relinquished. The thought is terrifying. But okay, we're only getting one. Like, he's not a drop. We're only getting one of him from the Duelathon. But since he's a rarity, again, it's totally arbitrary. I think that I have this sense. I mean, obviously, you know, we're gonna see pretty soon when we get the Syrus character. But I have the sense that he'll be a level up reward, and perhaps a very high level one. But yeah, that's just what I think. And then finally, I was thinking about it, and I think I solved the mystery of Steamroid. Why is Steamroid in the game? If this card attacks an opponent's monsters, gain 500 attack during the damage step only. If it is attacked, it loses 500 attack. So it's bold on the attack, and it's a coward on defense. And it's like, well, it's not terrible, it's not amazing. It's like it's seemingly unnecessarily complicated. And I believe the reason, because we also have another card like this, and it's X-Saber, not Anu Piranha, that's the pretty lady, but it's the X-Saber that's like a frog. He's like a green frog man, and then he has the same thing, but it's 300 attack. And I believe the reason is because in old Yu-Gi-Oh! They had a main phase 2. So you have standby phase, you have draw phase, you have your main phase 1, you play all your stuff and activate your things. You have battle phase where you attack, and then you have main phase 2 where you can play more stuff and activate more things. So main phase 1, you play this guy, you attack with 2300 attack, that's good, and then you go into main phase 2, and then you can like fusion summon him, or like synchro summon, or it's something else. So that instead of just being some kind of weird effect, this is giving you a strong monster for your battle phase, and then incentivizing you to get him off the field before your end phase. So that's the story of Steamroid as I've inferred it. I haven't actually played physical Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, there we go. Yeah, Inverse Universe and the Truckman and the Optimus Prime. I need to brush up on my Optimus Prime voice. I think that is... Okay, wait, let's look at combo... examples of combos. Oh, and the skill Syrus skill Training Wheels. This skill allows you to banish a Jetroid or Parapsychroid. Alright, so that's the... Jetroid is like an Amazoness Sage. That's the guy that if he gets an attack and stays on the field, then you can destroy a spell or trap that your opponent controls. But we only get one of him, or a Parapsychroid that attacked. Alright, so it becomes, and that's every turn. That's cool. That's expanding because Sky Star Ray Manta. Anyway, Sky Star Rays. Yeah, Sky Star Ray. That's a cool effect, and this is expanding the pool of monsters that have access to the safety hatch of the Banished Zone. So, I'm looking forward to that. This concludes my Syrus farm video and event review. Thank you for watching.